when we start the Tails OS, when the live desktop boots up for the first time, we have to do some configuration, that is the initial configuration of the system. So you can start Tails, you can change the language settings, the keyboard layout, you can change the you can say date time formats, and you can create a persistent storage on the USB drive itself. So I'm not going to create a USB persistent storage right now, but yes, we can change, and it has been advised to change the layouts and the language earlier only. So here you can see English India. I will change over to English India. Just a moment, what happened? Yes, English India. Keyboard layout is Indian, and we can change that. Yes, Indian. Yes, so that will change to Hindi, but I think I want English one. So what I will do is I will change the layout. English. Let me check. English Indian is not there. Then I will use the English US. Okay, English US will be better, or English UK will also do for me. I will use English US keyboard layout, and formats will be India English. That is good enough. And let us start Tails, because the desktop has to boot first before we start the installation. Yes. So I think it is Gnome box or what? Let me check. Yes, it is Gnome box. So Gnome box is sorry, not Gnome box. Gnome desktop is the default desktop for Tails OS, and the configuration of Tails Tails OS come up. So you have to connect to the Tor automatically, or you can bypass the Tor also. Hide my local network so that I am connecting to Tor. So you can also fool your local network. So the local network will not know whether you are connected to Tor or not, and you can also give the option connect to Tor automatically. So this will synchronize the system clock, and the connection to Tor without bridges will start. And mind well, we are in a virtual machine, and this Wi-Fi connection is already there, and the virtual machine is using the Wi-Fi connections of my laptop. You can see here, this is the Gnome desktop. We wait for the Tor network to be connected. I think without Tor network also we will be able to do the installation. Let us see what happens. Tor's cloner is there, persistent storage, Tor browser. Where is the installer? Installer, let me check. Tails cloner. Okay, so I think there is no installer. We can directly use this image as the desktop itself. Okay, so what we will do is this will be the desktop itself. So we are doing the detailed review of Tor OS right now only, because there is no installation. The ISO has booted into a virtual machine, and we can just go on and test and do the review of the desktop, the applications, everything that is available in the Tails OS. So here we are now doing the initial connection with the Tor network without bridges. So if you remember, there was a option to have bridges. So bridges is not required here. We can directly connect to Tor. In certain cases, the bridges are required to do connection with the Tor network. You can see 57% of the connection is done. We wait for the connection to finish, and then we will check out the actual desktop. You can see here there is a panel at the bottom which shows the Tor connection, and there is a workspace switcher given here, or a workspace manager given here. At the top there is a we can say connection for opening the Tor assistant. Then you have got the accessibility settings at the top. You have got the this keyboard layout settings, keyboard layout, show keyboard layouts, and the keyboard settings are there. And then you got the typical GNOME settings view is there, where you can do the system settings, you can check out your wired connections, you can change the styles from dark to light, you can suspend your session, you can lock screen of your session, restart and power off. So this is typical GNOME. And here you got this two buttons. One is to the activity overview and other is your application. So the application shortcut is there. So let us check out the applications which are given here. So in favorites, right now you can see many applications are given. In accessories, you got the GNOME files, KeyPass XC is there, your KeyPass manager, Cleopatra is there, metadata cleaner, text editor is there. In graphics section, you have got the GIMP, image viewer, Inkscape, and the LibreOffice Draw is there. In internet, you have got the Electrum, Bitcoin wallet, Onion circuits, Onion share, Bitgin, Thunderbird, Tor browser, Tor correction, Unsafe browser. Unsafe browser is nothing but your typical general purpose browser. For example, any browser, you can say your Mozilla browser or your this Google browser, Chrome browser, all those are unsafe browsers. Then you have got Office, so complete LibreOffice suite is there, and the booklet imposer is there. Then in the sound and video section, you got Audacity, Brasero, Sound Juicer, Sound Recorder, videos is there. In system tools, you got the Synaptic Package Manager, settings, additional software, backup persistent storage, console persistent storage, system monitor, Tails cloner, and the Whisperback error reporting is there. So during the boot up of this ISO, we did not configure the persistent storage. But I think in the next video, I will show you how to configure the persistent storage. Then I will show you how to do the backup of the persistent storage. So that thing will come later in the next video. And meanwhile, we can see the connection to Tor is happening. Now it has completed around 71%. It will take some more time. So while it completes, we can check out all the applications. Now let us open the about Tails, what is there in the about Tails. So here you can see the version is given 7.3.1, and there is a link to website, and check for upgrades is also there. Let us check if upgrades are available. Further, we can go and do check the different applications. What is the additional software? What is available in additional software? So let us check. You can install additional software automatically from your persistent storage when starting Tails. To do so, install Tails on a USB stick and create a persistent storage. So this also we will be able to check when we install the persistent storage, not right now. Okay, so we are learning. Then what is booklet imposer? Let's check this out. So you can produce booklets using this application. You can produce a linear document out of booklet. You can put multiple input pages on one output sheet. So this is nothing but a kind of document manager where or a PDF arranger also, something similar to a document manager and a PDF arranger. You can input a complete file. So now the information has come up on the screen. Tails is up to date. You are currently running the latest version. There is no upgrade available. So you can change the number of pages in height, width, output paper format, two-sided flip output. So you can basically produce any booklet from a file that you got. You can edit the booklets also. You can change the number of pages available in the booklet, the format of the pages, and all those kind of things. Two-side flip, one-side flip, output files, and you can also give the output file name and everything from here. So it is a booklet manager. Yes, now the connection to Tor is successful, and you can start the browser and you can view the Tor circuit. Let us check out the Tor circuit. how it is done. So circuit is Torzilla. So I think from here it will go to here and something like that. It is not, there is no map is there. Okay, let us check out Torzilla. So no map is given. Onion circuit. So these are the different onion circuits or the Tor circuits, and we can connect to one of them. And we are, I think, connected to this Torzilla. This is the connection we have done. Here you can see both IO, that is input output. So the bandwidth is given and how we are using it. I think it is like this, something like this. So I will have to investigate this. I have never used this. For the first time I'm using, but this is good. I'm learning from the day one only. So these are the different circuits that you can view, their bandwidth, their can say upload download speeds and everything, it is given. So these are the Tor networks available across the globe, and you can connect with any one of them. And let us start the Tor browser. Let us see what is there in the Tor browser. It will take some time. Meanwhile, we can check out some other application. Yes, let us check out the Bitcoin. Okay, so the Tor for the Bitcoin application, the persistent storage or the persistent partition has to be installed. That is not installed. So whenever we will reboot, the Electrum's data, application data will get lost and you will have to restart. So better is we check this later when we have got the persistent data partition installed. So I am going to exit right now, and we will check out the Tor browser. I think it is based on Mozilla. Let us see. Yes, I think it is based on Mozilla Firefox. The version is 15.0.3 based on the Mozilla 140.6 ESR extended stability release version. So all the good features of Mozilla will be available here, and this will be more secure than the standard Mozilla Firefox browser that you got on most of the Linux distributions. And what are the different features and everything, for that we'll have to have a separate video. So here you can see when you go in settings, browser privacy, based on your history setting, Tor browser deletes cookies and site data from your session when you close the browser. So it is given here automatically. The Tor browser will delete the cookies and site data from your session when you reboot. And you can do your for example, the passwords, ask to save passwords and everything is disabled by default. Suggest strong password, so this is also disabled. And always use private browsing mode is enabled. So every time you browse, the browsing will be private, and the cookies and other trackers will not be able to get a hint of your browsing data. And these are the permissions that are available, and by default pop-ups are blocked, and the Tor browser will give you warning when the websites are trying to install add-ons. And the OCSP responder servers will confirm every time you open up a website, the website certificates will be checked. And the HTTPS only mode is enabled by default. So HTTP mode will not be work. Only the websites with the HTTPS mode will open up on your system. So this is the additional security or the pre-configured security that Tor browser is giving you over the standard security features of Mozilla Firefox. And there will be some themes and everything. So 2 themes are there, and you can see the uBlock origin advertisement blocker is there enabled by default. And no script is there. So no script will execute whenever you click any link and there is a script for execution. The Tor browser will block that script and make your system very stable. Add-on support. Let us see if add-on support is there. So there is no add-on support. You cannot add support, I think. Let us see. I think there will be no add-on support available here for this browser, because add-ons it will install many unsecure things on your system. So that's it for the Tor browser. You have seen what is the advantage of using the Tor browser. Now let us check out the other applications. What is Cleopatra? Okay, so this is KD application is there. So Cleopatra is a certificate manager and cryptography application. So to use the features of cryptography, you will have to use the Cleopatra manager for cryptography needs. Then what is there? Okay, so we have seen the onion circuits. Now let us see the onion shares. With onion shares, you can share your files and other data with your buddies or your friends or your circle or your even official circle. Suppose you are working in the same company, you can share some critical or sensitive company documents with the other company employees using the onion share. You can send and receive files also. You can host a website using onion share. You can chat with your colleagues using the onion share. And what is this unlock VeraCrypt volumes? Okay, so no file containers are allowed added and no VeraCrypt devices were detected. So you can add file containers. So file containers will be nothing but a container where your files will be put inside. For example, in Android devices, you have got the save folder. In save folder, all your critical or sensitive files you can keep, and nobody can access those files without a passphrase. So that same thing is implemented here in the Tails OS, where you can keep all your sensitive files, critical files in a folder, and the folder will be secured by a passphrase and encryption. So that is said that is a container. That folder is itself a container, and the container will run isolated from the system, and no system application or no system code can access that container, and the contents of that container will remain safe. So that is what is implemented here. It's very easy. And how to unlock the VeraCrypt volumes and everything, we will make a separate video. I will not we will not do this because first we will have to configure the persistent storage. So in this later part, I will show you how to do the this installation of persistent storage, and then in the next video we will check out how to unlock the VeraCrypt volumes, how to create the containers, how to partition and create drives. So no VeraCrypt devices were detected. So we will create a one partition, 1 GB partition of VeraCrypt, and maybe we will create one container to just show you how the things work, and you will get a better idea how Tails OS can help you to maintain your privacy and security. Anything else is there? What is unsafe browser? I think this is the standard Mozilla Firefox browser that is going to open up. Yes, this is what they call it, the unsafe browser. That is the standard Mozilla Firefox browser. Yes, it is based on Mozilla, same version of Mozilla Firefox 146.6.0 ESR, and the version I think is same 15.0.3. So here you can see the settings will be different. I will just show you. If you go here, you can see the settings will be little different. Here it is going to remember the browsing and download history, but the pop-ups and third-party redirects will be blocked here also, and also this unsafe browser is going to warn you when the websites try to install add-ons. So some of the security is same here in the unsafe browser also as compared to what we got in the Tor browser. And the security level, you can see it is standard here, and there is no system-wide blockage for dangerous and deceptive content, and it will not it is going to warn you for unwanted and uncommon software, but blocking is not there, and it is going to check the site certificates. And here you can see the browser will only enable the HTTPS mode only when in private windows. For the public windows of the browser or the public session of this browser, there will be HTTP or HTTPS mode as and when required, but it will not be enforced, because in Tor browser the HTTPS only mode was enforced. Here the HTTPS mode is not enforced. It will be there. You can use both. So you have to manually change the mode from HTTPS to HTTP or HTTP to HTTPS manually. No automatic is there. No enforcement is there here. So this is the difference between the Tor browser and the unsafe or the standard Mozilla Firefox browser. Okay, so we have checked this, and I think okay, so there was a warning. Shutting down the unsafe browser will take a while, and you may not restart the unsafe browser. Let me check. So the notification has now disappeared. I wanted to read that actually. Okay, now one thing is pending, that is this metadata cleaner. So it will be some kind of cleaner, clean your traces. I think this application we have seen in, I think, Vanilla OS. Yes, in Vanilla OS this metadata cleaner was there, and we have checked out the functionality. It is going to clean out all the metadata. For example, if I open and let us use the videos folder or pictures folder. So all the pictures that is available in the pictures folder of your user directory, they will it will remove all the metadata, like the location of the photo, the date, timestamp of the photo. Everything will be removed by this metadata cleaner, and your photos will not give away your locations, your privacy, and you can share those metadata removed photos on social media. So people, or say mischievous or any bad elements, will not be able to follow your travels, or they will not know your location when you use the metadata cleaner to clean your metadata of your pictures and photos. Anything else is there? Let us check out the, okay, so utilities I am not going to show you. Let us check out the system monitor and the usage. So here you can see 1.9 GB of memory is being used. CPU utilization is hovering between 0 to 8%, 8.5%, not more than that. Yes, now you can see 15% is there here. So CPU usage is in line. It is not very high. It is as per what we get in Debian only. You can see how many processes are there running. These are the processes running. So this is very typical for a GNOME desktop. And in the file system, you can see the 2 GB is used, and it is running out of the image we have booted as a virtual machine. Okay, so anything else is there pending? Sound juicer, Pidgin we already know. Yes, system package manager. Let us check this out. I wanted to show you the repositories, which repositories are going to be used here. Why this is not working? Let me use the, by default I don't know which password is there for default. Demo is not working. Let us use live one. So that is also not working. To run the synaptic package, restart the tails and set up administration password in the welcome screen. Okay, so that also I think in the next video I will show, along with the installation of the persistent storage in Tails OS. So see you in the next video. Bye bye.